Taking a look across the region, lots of cloud cover out there. We're going to stick with generally partly to mostly cloudy skies overnight. Some areas of fog will develop in some of our west side valleys, but we will see winds picking up at the same time, especially for the coast and some of the higher terrain as our next storm system advances. This area of low pressure is what we're going to watch pretty close. It's going to strengthen as it moves off to the north and east, and we expect some pretty strong winds to develop as we go through the day tomorrow, but especially tomorrow night on into Thursday. In the meantime, tonight, look for generally partly to mostly cloudy skies, down to 45 degrees in Medford, 37 overnight in Klamath Falls, and down to 41 in Mount Shasta. Some areas of fog in some of our west side valleys, including the Rogue Valley. And then tomorrow, generally looking at just some mostly cloudy conditions. We're going to see those winds picking up, so it will actually be a milder day tomorrow in the Rogue Valley. Those downsloping winds will help warm things up into the 60s, up to 67 degrees in Medford, 63 in Wairika. We'll get up to 62 in Brookings and 59 degrees in Klamath Falls. Many of us stay dry through the daytime hours tomorrow, but we will start to get some shower activity and rain pushing in, especially into tomorrow evening. Notice Stormcast, those winds picking up in the Shasta Valley tomorrow morning. Some strong gusts expected. We do have a high wind warning for the Shasta Valley. And then as we head on into Thursday, more widespread strong gusts impacting southern Oregon and northern California. Some of the strongest gusts for the east side will happen on Thursday. We have a pretty expansive wind advisory in place. Also a wind advisory for the Rogue Valley. 4 p.m. tomorrow to 7 a.m. Thursday. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour will be possible, and then gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible with the high wind warning that we have in the Shasta Valley. Milder air with this storm system, so it doesn't look like snow levels are going to get that low. Most of the moisture kind of wraps up into Friday morning, so a little accumulation, especially up at Crater Lake, but most of this is looking like a rain event for southern Oregon and northern California. Here's Stormcast as we go through the day tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies. There will be some breaks of sun at times, and then here comes some of the wet weather. First for the coast and in the Mount Shasta area. That's where rainfall amounts will be highest, but there will be some showers that work through the rest of southern Oregon as we go through the day Thursday. Not a washout for most of the region, and then we're going to be kind of in between systems Friday morning. There will be the more potential for some shower activity as we go through the day Friday, especially along and west of the Cascades in southern Oregon. Here's rainfall totals. Notice that bullseye in the Mount Shasta area. We could be looking at rainfall amounts 1.5 inches to as much as 3 inches of rain in the Mount Shasta area. Pretty light totals through most of the region. The coast wet and windy as we head tomorrow night into Thursday, especially northern California. Strong winds in the Shasta Valley tomorrow and Thursday. As we head towards the basin, strongest gusts out of the south will be on Thursday. That wind advisory in place. Some gusty winds continue for Friday. Up in the mountains, snow levels looking pretty high. We'll see some windy weather as well the next couple of days. And then for the Rogue Valley, looking at some wet weather into Thursday, but right now rainfall amounts looking fairly light.